All right, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 96 of Pozios Picks. In today's episode, I'm going to be going over my favorite plays from the Week 7 college football slate. So without further ado, let's just get right into things. The first game I'm going to go over, Ohio State is going to Purdue. Purdue are 19.5-point underdogs at home, and the total in this one is set at 49.5. Ohio State has been starting games really slow pretty much all season long, then stepping on the gas pedal in the second half and pulling away. Purdue, on the other hand, has given up the first score in 4 out of their 6 games so far this year, and they've had to play from behind a lot. I think Ohio State really tries to get things going early in this one so they can build a lead and coast in the second half with Penn State coming up next week. Give me Ohio State first half minus 10.5 in this one. The next game on the slate, Syracuse is going to Florida State. Florida State are 17.5-point favorites in this one, and the total is set at 56. Syracuse heads into Tallahassee coming off of an embarrassing loss to North Carolina last week where they got manhandled for pretty much the entire game. I think last week showed us who Syracuse really is, and now they have to head to Florida State. I don't think they put up a stinker in this one again, but as this game goes on, I think the Noles just have way too much on both sides of the ball for Syracuse to handle. Florida State knows how important it's going to be to rack up quality wins as they try to hold on to that number 4 ranking, and this is a great spot to do so. Give me the Noles minus the 17.5 at home. The next game on the slate, some action. Toledo is going to Ball State. Ball State are 17-point underdogs in this one, and the total is set at 47.5. This line really surprised me when I saw it. Ball State has been one of the worst teams in the MAC so far, and Toledo is still in a great spot to win the conference. Even on the road, I think Toledo has more than enough firepower, especially on the offensive side, to get this one done. Give me Toledo minus the 17 on the road in this one. The next game on the slate, Oregon is going to Washington. Washington are 3-point favorites at home, and the total is set at 66 in this one. Man, I am excited for this one to kick off. 2 undefeated teams, 2 of the most high-powered offenses in the country square off here. I'm not going to dive too deep into this one because we know what both of these teams bring to the table. Even though both defenses are improved compared to what we've seen in the past, this is a game where I just have to take the over. The quarterbacks in this one are 2 of the best in the country, and they are going to do anything they can to win this one. The offenses hum in Seattle. Give me the over 66 as my play here. The next game on the slate, Auburn is going to LSU. LSU are 11-point favorites at home, and the total is set at 61 in this one. LSU has been a really interesting team to watch so far this year as that offense continues to hum, but the defense is still a huge question mark. I think this is a great spot for LSU to get things back on track on that side of the ball with a weaker Auburn offense going into Death Valley. And if Jaden Daniels can continue his level of play, I think they can roll in this one. Give me LSU minus the 11 at home. The next game on the slate, USC is going to Notre Dame. Notre Dame are 3-point favorites, and the total is set at 59 in this one. Notre Dame is finishing up their gauntlet with USC coming into South Bend, and even though I really like them in this spot, after what I saw last week, I'm hesitant. One thing we do know for sure is Notre Dame should absolutely be able to score against the shaky USC defense. And even though Notre Dame is good on the defensive side of the ball, Caleb Williams and the Trojans should be able to put up some points as well. My play is going to be the over 59 in this one. I still lean towards the Irish, but rooting for the 2 quarterbacks and points in a game like this feels better to me. The next game on the slate, Miami is going to North Carolina. North Carolina are 3.5-point favorites at home, and the total is set at 57.5. Miami is coming off maybe one of the worst losses in college football history after declining to kneel out the clock and gifting Georgia Tech the win last week. I think it's going to be a little bit tough for them to get up for this one after that loss. I'm leaning towards UNC, but we still have 2 top 10 offenses squaring off here, and even though Miami has a really good defense, I think Drake May and the Heels will definitely be able to move the ball and put up some points at home. The QBs sling it in Chapel Hill. Give me the over 57.5 in this one. The next game on the slate, UCLA is going to Oregon State. Oregon State are 3.5-point favorites at home, and the total is set at 54. UCLA was a line bet last week, and that was an easy cash for us. But now they have to go up to Corvallis at night. We know how things go in the Pac-12. Home field advantage is always big, especially at night in that conference. The Beavers' defense and run game can control this one, and I think the inexperience of Dante Moore is going to show a bit as well. Give me the Beavers minus the 3.5 at home. That is going to do it for this episode of Pozios Picks, but before we get out of here, I just want to say a couple of things. Number one, be sure to follow us over on Pickit at Pozios Picks. You will see all of our free plays synced there automatically. We always add plays to the Saturday slate, so be sure you're following us there if you don't want to miss anything. Also, be sure to follow us and subscribe over on SoBet. SoBet is a great place for premium betting content, and for a small fee, you not only get our premium content, but a bunch of other creators and their premium stuff. So be sure to check us out over there. Download it. Use our code Pozios. We would really appreciate that. And also, new merch is live tomorrow, Saturday, October 14th. Really excited to drop this for you guys. So be sure to check that out. The link is down below in the bio if you're watching. If not, be sure to click the link on our Twitter. You'll be able to find the merch easily. So that is going to do it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Good luck to everyone on all of your college football bets this week, and we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.